So if you are bored of playing old games and you want to try some new games, then this video is absolutely for you, because in this video we have selected the best horror games of 2023, which you must try once. In this video I will tell only those games which are worth playing. So stay tuned till the end. You are going to enjoy this video a lot. A lot of hard work has gone into making this video. We have brought you the best games by doing a lot of research on the internet. You will also find people's and my own expressions in this video. So you should watch this video till the end so that you can get something new. So as you might know, the custom of our channel that we bring all the best games for you. That means from number 5 to number 1, all the best games are there, so you don't have to think that the one who is on number 1 is better than number 5. All the games are best. Maybe you like number 5 game more than number 1, then watch the video carefully. So let's start the topic. Number 5, Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 is an upcoming survival horror game developed by Remedy Entertainment and published by Epic Games Publishing. It is the sequel to Alan Wake 2010 and is set 13 years after the events of the first game. The story follows Alan Wake, a best-selling thriller novelist who has been trapped in an alternate dimension for the past 13 years. He must now escape this nightmare by writing a horror story involving an FBI agent named Saga Anderson. The game is played from a third-person perspective and features a dual protagonist system, allowing players to switch between Alan and Saga at will. Players will use a variety of weapons and gadgets to fight off the darkness that is hunting them, including a flashlight, a flare gun, and a revolver. The game also features a sanity meter that will decrease as Alan is exposed to the darkness. If Alan's sanity meter reaches 0, he will become possessed by the darkness and become a monster himself. Number 4, Scorn. Scorn is a first-person horror adventure game set in nightmarish universe of odd forms and somber tapestry. The game is inspired by the works of H.R. Geiger and Zdzisław Beksinski, and it features a unique biopunk aesthetic. In Scorn, you play as a nameless creature who is lost in a strange and disturbing world. You must explore interconnected regions, solve puzzles, and fight for survival. The game is non-linear, so you are free to explore the world at your own pace. Scorn is a visually stunning game with a truly horrifying atmosphere. The creature designs are grotesque and unsettling, and the environments are dripping with blood and gore. The game is also very challenging, with plenty of enemies to fight and puzzles to solve. If you are looking for a truly terrifying horror experience, then Scorn is definitely worth checking out. It is one of the most visually disturbing games ever made, and it is sure to leave you feeling uneasy long after you have finished playing. Number 3, The Outlast Trials. The Outlast Trials is a cooperative horror game developed by Red Barrels and released in early access for PC in May 2023. It is set in the 1950s during the Cold War, and players take on the role of test subjects who have been abducted by the Murkoff Corporation for unethical experiments in brainwashing and mind control. The game features 4-player cooperative multiplayer, and players must work together to survive the trials and escape the Murkoff facility. The Outlast Trials is a survival horror game in the same vein as the previous Outlast games, but it adds a new cooperative element that makes it even more terrifying. Players must rely on each other to survive, and they must also deal with the paranoia and distrust that comes from being trapped in a dangerous situation with other people. The game is also notable for its disturbing setting and atmosphere. The Murkoff facility is a dark and oppressive place, and it is filled with nightmarish creatures and experiments. Players will need to use all of their wits and courage to survive the trials and escape the facility. If you are a fan of horror games, then the Outlast Trials is definitely worth checking out. It is a unique and terrifying experience that is sure to get your heart racing. Number 2, Deadspace, Remake. Deadspace Remake is a DIV-23 survival horror game developed by Motive Studios and published by Electronic Arts. It is a remake of the 2008 game of the same name and is set in the year 2508 on a mining spaceship overrun by deadly monsters called necromorphs. Players control engineer Isaac Clarke as he navigates the spaceship and fights the necromorphs while struggling with growing psychosis. The remake features updated visuals, gameplay, and audio, as well as a new story mode that expands on the original game. It also features a new crafting system that allows players to create weapons and ammunition from the resources they find on the ship. Deadspace Remake is a critically acclaimed game with praise for its updated visuals, gameplay, and atmosphere. It has been called one of the best horror games of all time. Number 1, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Resident Evil 4 Remake is a 2023 survival horror game developed and published by Capcom. It is a remake of the 2005 game Resident Evil 4. Players control the U.S. agent Leon S. Kennedy, who must save Ashley Graham, the daughter of the United States president, from the mysterious Los Illuminados cults. And a remake features modernized gameplay, a reimagined storyline, and vividly detailed graphics. It also includes new features such as the merchant system, a harder difficulty mode, and a photo mode. Resident Evil 4 Remake has been praised for its faithful recreation of the original game, while also introducing new features that make it a more modern and enjoyable experience. It has been called one of the best survival horror games of all time. So, as the topic of this video is top 5 most horror games, which I told you, but I have bonus game for you. Bonus game, Callisto Protocol is a survival horror game set on Jupiter's moon Callisto in the year 2320. You play as Jacob Lee, an inmate at Black Iron Prison who must survive a mysterious outbreak that transforms the inmates into monstrous creatures. The game features a blend of melee and range combat as well as a unique gravity weapon that can be used to manipulate enemies. You will need to use all of your skills and resources to survive the horrors of Callisto and uncover the dark secrets of the prison. Well, you can see the graphics of this game are amazing. So the Callisto Protocol is a spiritual successor to the Deadspace series, and it shows. The game has a similar atmosphere of dread and suspense, and the creatures are just as terrifying. If you are a fan of survival horror games, then the Callisto Protocol is definitely worth checking out. So this was about this video. As I told you in the beginning of the video that I have included all the best games in this video, so it is up to you that which of these games do you like. Well, I love horror games. Otherwise, how did you like this video? Please give your feedback by commenting, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, then do not leave the video without subscribing. And if you do not know, then let me tell you that earlier I had made a video about the best games of 2023. So if you have not seen that video yet, then you must watch this video too. You will get to know a lot of new things.